Right lads, here we are, episode 9 of the United Way. As you can see, we are fucking flying. So, the only disappointment is the 1-1 draw that we had with a really rotated squad. Our December has been mental, as you can see. We've travelled the world, which we'll go through in a minute. We got beat on penalties in the end. That was their first highlight of the game. It came from a mistake by Fosu Mensah. He was then saved by Henderson, who pulled off a great save, and then from the resulting corner, they knocked it in. Marcus Rashford played up front for the first time. We then had Luke Shaw sent off. Marcus Rashford then played up front by himself. I think I took off Lukaku pretty early on. Rashford missed 5 1-on-1s. So he is in my bad books. To be honest, I would sell him if it wasn't the fact that he was English and he was trained at the club. So he's definitely shot himself in the foot. But our run has been fantastic. We've rotated the squad really well. As I said, we've got Dalot, Smalling, Lindelof, Luke Shaw. That's like our reserve back four. Dean Henderson's played a lot of games. Ander Herrera, Scott McTominay's playing really well. And then we've even introduced Gomez, has played a couple of games, and Mason Greenwood played in that game. Our league form has been fantastic. We look so good to watch. We are world champions. We had a 6-0 win over Mamelodi Sundowns, South African team. And then we smashed River Plate 9-1. I think we were 7-0 up at half-time. So we're world champions. I am now number 8 on the Hall of Fame for English managers because I've won 3 trophies. Charity Shield, Champions League and World Club Cup. Disappointed about that. However, it would have meant our January would have been mental, and we did draw Man City, who we have just beaten in the FA Cup. We were due to play Tottenham today, but because of the League Cup semi-finals, that has been put back. So unfortunately, we're going for a dirty Saturday afternoon in Stoke, but hopefully we can show you what we're all about. As you can see, we are very, very busy. We have drawn Dortmund in the first knockout round. A middle draw. We could have been a lot easier. It could have been a lot harder. I was after, to be honest, Leipzig and Villarreal, they were the only two that I really wanted. All the rest are pretty much very similar anyway. So I think we'll be okay over the 2 legs because we're in great form. The league, I will show you the league. We're actually second, but we've got games in hand. We've got 2 games in hand over City. So form has been very, very good. Transfer-wise, the board have just smashed up our transfer budget. They gave us an extra 120 million before the January transfer started. I haven't got any real plans. We've done a little bit. We've let Darmian go. He has gone to Lyon for 12. You won't maybe see that because my Fizzog's in the way, but 12.25 million. Darmian's gone to Lyon, and Nemanja Matic has gone for 15 million. We have got in a replacement for a short-term replacement for Darmian because I'm just not exactly happy with Timothy Fosu Mensah. Dani Alves, right back, on loan. We're paying about 32 grand a week. He is retiring at the end of the season, but we might put a cheeky thing in. Just as a complete backup. That was before the defeat in the Carabao Cup. I had him in mind, and then we lost. I thought, well, I might as well still keep him. If he plays a couple of games, he plays a couple of games. Just in case we get a bad load of injuries. I imagine our schedule is still going to be big because we are 2 games behind in the Prem. We're in the Champions League. We're in the FA Cup. I desperately want to win the FA Cup and obviously the league this year. So let's get into today's game. Dani Alves is just on the bench. Before we finish, we'll go through the form and the player stats and see how they're all lining up. Martial came 3rd in the World Player of the Year. Real Madrid are sniffing around, but I haven't had any bids as yet. We've had a few injuries. Lingard's had a bit of injuries. He's played well Champions League. We absolutely coasted through the Champions League and playing our second string. Lukaku's done all right, to be fair. Lindelof's now happy, so he's off the transfer list. Milinkovic-Savic, she's absolutely awesome. I am looking at that midfield role. I'm going to put Kante as my number 1 choice for next year. He is unhappy at the moment at Chelsea because he's had a bid rejected, and they rejected a bid from us. I am looking to bring a centre-half in as well. I'm looking to offload Chris Smalling in this season, and we do have a bid for John Stones at the moment. Man City have just bought, is it Skriniar? The Slovakian or Slovenian from Inter Milan for like 112 million. Stones is transfer listed for 49 mil, and I've just put a 30 million bid in. I think I will go up as high as they want. I think they're going to want the full... Oh, no. Not a great start. Julian Goy is in. Yeah, so we'll do that business, I think. Get another Englishman through the door. We need to wake up, don't we? This will be great, that commentary game, and we get beat. Zaha's just slightly gone off the ball since he had a couple of injuries. I would have probably played Jesse Lingard, but he's injured. He's been really good on the right. He actually scored a hat-trick in the Champions League out that way. Cut Martial. That's poor. They're now going to break on us. Yeah, you know. Oh, we've done well. Ander Herrera's done well there. Pogba sweeps it out to Zaha. We've lost the ball again. Trying to get it back though. Well done, Koulibaly. Milinkovic-Savic clips a lovely ball down the line for Zaha. Surely, yes. Martial's 12th goal of the season. Their lead lasted for just 5 minutes. And Goy's causing us a little bit of trouble at the moment. Oh, they've got Jack Stoke have got Jack Grealish. He's causing a little bit of Bojan. We've got Pogba. He's got a couple of free kicks this season. That's straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at Jack Butland. Yeah, so we're going to make Kante as our #1 priority, I think. The striker situation, I don't know what will happen. We'll have to see once again what comes up. There was nothing in the summer really that we could realistically get. And to be fair, the 3 that we've got at the moment, and then Goy is in again, and we are 2-1 down. Oh dear. What's going on? We have not lost in the league since the Manchester City game. The Salco is injured, so we're gonna bring Danny on at half time. We're not playing well at all, are we? So start of the second half, they've had a bollocking. Vasalco is off. Dani Alves, the cultured fullback, is on. And we've gone attacking. We've just ramped it up to attacking. A little bit more direct. We may have to call on Lukaku very soon. Sanchez has not had the greatest of games. I think we will call on Lukaku right now. Belotti's actually injured at the moment. We'll just play him as a... We'll play him as a poacher. And get him in the box. He only seems to score headers for us, so I'm going to him right in that 6-yard box. But this game is starting to drift away from... We've got a corner. Dani Alves. Mendy's header. Is that it? Is that the highlight? He's going to continue. Dani Alves. To Martial. We could be in here. Wolf Zaha. Cross. Lukaku. Off the bar. That's what I was after. Another chance here. Are they going to Stoke going to break on us? It is a proper night, proper day in Stoke. We're in January as well, so the weather is shocking. Loads of rain. Zaha's clipped a lovely ball into Pogba. We've got 2v1 in the middle if we can find one of them. Lukaku! He's missed it. He's missed it. Pick these players up. Surely we can craft one more chance. The game has drifted away from us. Is this going to be a chance, or is this end of highlight? Wilf Zaha to Lukaku. That's shite. There it is, full time. Would you believe it? The form that we have been in, and then as soon as I go and say, let's do a live com, we've got beat. I can't blame this rotation because we've had a few days rest. Everyone was in good form, decent fitness, no real injury problems apart from Matuidi not in there. And we've been done by Julien and Goy. Right, what I said I'd do is for you, we'll have a little look at the squad. We've done the contracts already. We've signed on Mason Greenwood, signed. Gomez is signed. Fosu Mensah, Tuanzebe is signed as well. I'm not sure if Tuanzebe and Fosu Mensah are going to have enough quality really, but we've signed them on for now anyway. Maybe keep them as backups, homegrown and all that. So, as you can see, we've rotated the squad pretty well. We've got De Gea, who's played the most, and where is my sub-goalie? There he is. So we've played 34 games, and the most outfield player has played 24, so I think we've rotated really well there. Goals, should be equal spread, yeah. Pogba, 14. Sanchez, Martial, Belotti, Lukaku's there, look, but he should have added to his tally. Assist-wise, Wilf Zaha, 13. chances created is that. He's done really well. Average rating, Scott McTominay, he's going to be one that we're going to use as a backup next year. He's done pretty well. He's got awesome physicals. He's ball-winning midfielder for us as well. So we're keeping him once again. Homegrown. I want to keep a little bit of homegrown with the Brexit happening as well. I do always like to make sure I have a decent number of homegrown talents. So we are in good form, despite what happened in that last game. Bit of a shocker. We can still go top with a win over in our spare game, which is actually Tottenham. It's a little bit of a worry, but we're still in control of this title. So Man United have not won it since 2012-13. So we need to put that right. Right, so next episode, guys, we will come back for either the Arsenal away game or the Dortmund game, depending on what we do in the first leg. So we'll go through these games. There's some big games in there as well. We've got City to play. I don't want to do another episode with City because obviously we've covered them a fair bit. But that's a massive one. We've got Spurs as well into February. We are really busy. So we'll see what happens in the first leg at Dortmund. If we've kind of clinched the tie in the first leg, we'll then play Arsenal. And then that'll gear us up to an exciting end to the season. So guys, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please drop a like in there. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you next Sunday. So this the United Save is coming out every single Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.